Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with another TTM mail recap. This time getting back to our regular scheduled program. We're coming off of the Christmas time, so final mail day for 2023. And as we just look out forward to 2024, hopefully there'll be plenty more TTMs to come. I don't know how many I'll send out or how many I'll be able to do. Never know. So, um, but it's starting out strong so far. So I was checking my Star Tiger stats. I updated everything as far as I'm aware, and I'm up to a 73% success rate out of almost like well over 12,000 submissions. Um, there's still several pendings out, or thousands of pendings out there, and then I crossed over 9,000 successes. So I've got to have at least, if you include purchased items, at least over 15,000 signed items in my collection, I'm sure. So I guess that's cool. Maybe that's hoarding. I don't know. But I've got a whole bunch, so it's a lot of fun. And we're still going strong with the Battle of the Decades contest. And I picked up some 1980 Topps football cards that hopefully I can send out some. I'd already sent out the Stanley Morgan because we found that 185 from the antique mall. But I guess maybe if somebody needs that, you can send it their way. Or we can send to him again later down the road. I guess just some goals, conservative goals, I guess, for 2024. Um, Hoping to make it to the national. That would be pretty cool. I'm trying to save for that, so we'll see how that goes. It all depends on job situation, vacations, money, all that stuff. So it all depends how that works out. But hoping that'll work out. I don't really have like a goal of like beating how many I sent on 2023 because I don't really ever do that. But just keep sending what I can, what I'm financially able to do. I would like to try and be a little bit more active than I was watching videos and participating. I've been kind of bad lately. Every year it just seems like I have less and less time. I think it's probably just me just being a poor manager of that time, but hoping I can remedy that at some point. So still like to try and do the Battle of Decades contest in the future, and then still maybe bring back the Junk Wax challenge. It again depends on time and finances and all that stuff. Being able to do that. I think that's it. We can go ahead and get into the TTMs. We'll start out with baseball. A bunch of these are points that can go for the Battle of Decades contest. I've already done my update and already shared like how many points we're at, but I haven't showed you yet. So first we got this 88 Fleer of Jeff Heathcock. We've got an 80 Topps signed by Mr. Mike Caldwell. We got 81 Fleer signed by Randy Neiman. 82 Topps signed by Ken Singleton with a $2 donation. He's like $2 or $3 a card, I can't remember. Got Bert Roberget, 86 Fleer. This one's a pretty cool one with a nice response. We got Mr. Bert Hooten, who's a pretty solid pitcher for a number of seasons, threw a no-hitter. 82 Topps signed by him. And then he wrote back on my letter. Says, thanks for the encouragement verses. Psalms 46:10. Be still and know that I am God is one of my favorites. God bless, Bert Hooten. So I was giving some encouragement verses, and he gave me one. So very cool. And I'd like to do that more in 2024 as well. So that's something. We got Mr. Ray Fontenot, who signed 6. I just had so many cards of his, so I just sent all 6. Asked him to keep whichever ones he wanted, and he signed all 6, sent them back. And they surprisingly made it back to me because the envelope was busting open. It was almost completely open, but there was like a slight corner, and they got caught on the index card, so they all kept from falling out. So we got lucky there. We got Mike Prawley, who signed ×2 of the 82 tops. And then I asked him, what's your favorite baseball card of yourself? And some people respond, most people don't, but he said this one, where he signed it for fans, and he still loves to do that. So, very cool. So that was really nice of him. I sent him a thank you card for that. We got Mr. Gary Gray. This was sent before the Battle of the Decades contest, but it came back in time, so counts. And then he signed a couple of the protective index cards, so you get bonus autographs there. Got Pete McKinnon. Frank White was also sent out before the Battle of the Decades contest. This was sent to the minor league team he's coaching at. Normally he charges a fee, but I don't think he charges a fee when you send while he's coaching, but I could be wrong. I did not send a fee because I didn't see anybody sending a fee. And he signed these 2 cards. So this, I guess, I mean, it is up for debate because it's a larger card, but it is technically a card. So I guess also Chase, if you didn't think that should count, I could definitely change that. But I feel like it should because it's not a photo. It is a card. It's just a jumbo card. So I feel like that's okay. But I would be open to hearing other people's arguments if they don't think it is. So let me know what you think. Team 80s and Team 90s. Then we got 86 Fleer signed by Lynn Jones. 81 Don Russ signed by Bill Castro. 80 Tops signed by Mike Anderson. And we got the cousin of our Pujols, Mr. Luis Pujols, who also signed a protective index card. So that's cool. And finally got Mr. Steve Crawford. So after getting an RTS earlier in the year, we found a good address and yeah, got the 88 top sign. It's very cool. Then we got some football to share. None of them are for the Battle of the Decades because I just don't, until now, I don't have any 80s football. But we do have a few. So we got Doug Neusmeyer, who's a former college quarterback. Didn't really get to play much in the NFL, but still cool. Say, who dat? It's very cool. Solid college quarterback. We got Mr. David Klingler, and I think I was going to send to other people on here, but I don't remember who, so I'm going to have to take a look at that card. I think maybe Mike Pulowski might sign and Tony Saka, but I don't remember. But he did sign, and he also invited you and I to a Bible podcast where he is leading. So I don't know if that works on video to scan the QR code, but there you go if you want to pause and try it. So thank you, Mr. David. Appreciate it. Then we got Al Edwards. This one was out for a while. So wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills in the early 90s. Might give one of those to my boss. Got Mr. Brett Maxey, who was coaching for CU at Deion Sanders, I believe. So he's still in state. So very cool. Got him sign a couple photos, or 3 photos. I was gonna do it for autographs for Kier or Bruce, but I'll give some to Bruce, but I was thinking of doing autographs for Kier first, but they kind of came out pixelated, so I couldn't really do anything with that. And that's another thing I want to try and still continue to send out for Bruce and autographs for Kier. So in 2024. We have a basketball that is eligible for the Battle of Decades. It's 89-90. And again, as long as it says either 89 or 90 for either Team 80s or 90s, it does count. Or if it says 99-2000, it can count for Team 90s. And he also signed the protective index card. This is Jimmy Rogers. So very cool. We got one for autographs for Cures, Mr. Huey Brown with the Hall of Fame 2000. This one says 2009. This one says 2005. So I don't know. But got that inscription, Huey Brown, Hall of Famer. We got Mr. Randy Carlisle, signed some photos for Autographs for a Cure. These came back today, I think. We got some hockey. I did not have any cards of his. This is a nice response from Mr. Adam Bird. Also for Autographs for Cure, put John 3:16 inscription in all these. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Whosoever perishes, and whosoever believeth on him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. And he just wrote that was one of his favorite verses. So definitely John 3:16 is definitely one of mine. So that's really awesome. Then we got some racing. This was out since January. So coming back in almost a year, Mr. Rick Hendrick. So some of these are going to Bruce, like the duplicates there. So they did not come back in time to send to his most recent package. So we will save them for him later. This is Tony Gibson. Might actually be, Tony Gibson. For some reason, I put Tony Gibbs. I'm like, that's not the right name. Why did I do that? So, crew chief, pretty good crew chief. So, got him to sign a couple, and those should be going to Mr. Bruce. I guess we can cover up some of the cards now, I guess. We got Women's Lacrosse. This is from Athletes Unlimited. A lot of them do sign if you want to try and send to them. This is Katrina Geiger. So very cool. I've never gotten, I don't think, women's lacrosse before. And I don't have very many lacrosse players. So that's something that maybe we can change in 2024. This one's for Autographs for a Cure. I thought it'd be pretty cool. This is the first female president of Harvard University. This is Drew Gilpin Faust. And she signed 2 4x6 photos. And I thought probably this one, because Autographs for a Cure might be kind of something interesting, of historical significance. And just kind of something different. Next up, we have a NASA success. And he included an extra. It says Mr. Bill Tinnen, and he let me know he is a Korean War veteran. So thank you for your service, Mr. Tinnen. But he was one of the Apollo engineers who helped build the lunar rover. And I think he's 88, 89 years old. And here's the photo he sent. There's what he was able to come up back in the day. And I just invited him if you wanted to, 89. If he was ever interested in joining the podcast. He said he's not able to do, he doesn't know how to get on the internet. But hey, thought I'd give it a shot. You never know. Wanted to invite him. Maybe they'll send him a magazine or something he can look at. Something maybe he can contact through mail. Also, is possible from Todd, but we'll see. This one's pretty cool. This is from Candid Camera. He's the host. But this is Peter Funt. And the photo got a little cut off there, so kind of turned out goofy, but hey, I guess it works. So, Candid Camera. I don't know if any of you ever watched that show or remember watching it. This one's pretty cool for Autographs for a Cure. This is Mr. Mark Metcalf, who signed 3 photos really fast. I mean, I'd sent it out and it came back like in the same week. There's the grenade. You put inscriptions. So really cool of him. So looking forward to getting a couple of those to Autographs for a Cure. I think Mike can definitely do something with those and can help go towards research for a good cause. Next up, this was out for a while. Well, this is Miss Paulette Carlson, and if you remember, I got a few of those Country Gold cards, and I sent a few of them out. She signed in gold. It's pretty cool. Very nice. She also signed one of the Protective Index cards, Highway 101, and then included one of her own custom cards, so that's pretty cool. A little extra, so I sent her a little thank you note. So again, I always encourage you, if anybody ever goes above and beyond what you expected, you should send a thank you note. I think that's good. Not only good, just um, manners wise, etiquette, but just just for the TTM hobby, just kind of shows that you're not selling these; these are for you. And finally, we have a former child actor, Mr. Sheldon Collins, who is actually a dentist now in Colorado Springs. So this stayed in state. And I was actually just driving through there yesterday, so I could have passed by his place. Who knows? But he is Dr. Gollum, um, not Gollum from Lord of the Rings, but Dr. Sheldon Gollum, uh, dentist. So I guess if you need a dentist in the Colorado area, in the Colorado Springs area, maybe he can help you out. So very cool. So that is pretty much the mail week. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a great 2023 and looking forward to what you get back in 2024. Looking forward to doing videos again for you as we go into my 10th year on YouTube, uh, coming up in August next year, and then my 10th year, technically like doing TTM regularly, should be coming up here in March. So been doing it a while. So yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great day, and see you later. Bye.